So hello guys, my name is Athar and today in this video I'm gonna be telling you about servo motor. Now in the video before the previous video we learned about the different three types of motor, right? It was DC motor, servo motor and hobby gear motor. Okay. So today we're gonna talk about the second type of motor, which is the servo motor, because we talked about the first type of motor, which is the DC motor, in the last video. Okay, so guys, let's start the video, right? Without any ado, right? So let's get right into it. So the first question which will come into your mind, if you haven't watched my that video where I was explaining the different type of motor, right? What is a motor? So you must not be knowing what is a servo motor. So a servo motor is a rotary actuator or a linear actuator that allows for precise control of angular or linear position, velocity and acceleration. We can make it move to a particular angle. Okay, it is used in industrial robotics, computer, toys, CD, DVD players, and one example which I have from myself, right, which I think is very good, is the wiper which we are gonna be simulating today. Very exciting. Okay, so what did I just say? Okay, so what is a servo motor, right? As we all know, it's just a motor, but there is one very good thing in it, okay? We cannot control the speed, right? But we can control one thing, the angle which is going to, right? Like we can make it move to a particular angle. Let's say its range is from 0 to 180. Okay, 0 to 180. So let's say I want it to go from 10 to 150 only. Okay, so I can only run a for loop which is just make it gonna go from 10 to 150, right? And it will just not rotate the whole like 360 degrees. Okay, just how much we want, right? And there is a range by default 0 to 180. Okay, and within this we can do anything which we, sorry guys, what is this happening? Okay, right. So yeah, this is the thing. So it is used in robots, right? Robotics, computers, toys, DVD players, right? Wipers and all those stuff. So main thing which you have to remember is that we can make it move to a particular angle, right? It will only move uh, till the angle which we want. Okay, so that is the one thing very special about it. Okay, and accepted, it doesn't have a DC motor. No, it might be having. Okay, I don't know exactly, but I will research on it and tell you in the next video. Okay, so now as we all know that this connections are very easy of this. Okay, if I tell you very kind of frankly, the connections are very simple. So right now I'm not discussing about the connection, but in the tinkercad when you'll just do the program, which is just in some moments, I will tell you all the connections. Okay guys, so I hope you understood this side. Okay, so motor is just a motor, right? Or a rotary actuator, okay, that allows us to make this motor to go only till a particular angle which you want. Okay, it is using wiper, robotics, okay, computer, toys, CD, DVD players, and many more, guys. Okay, so it is very exciting. Anyways, now let's see the program which we have today. Okay, because in the program we're going to be simulating the wiper in cars. Okay, so what is our problem? Make a program in which there are two servo motor which are simulating a wiper, the wiper in the cars, not a, but it should be the. Okay, so the wiper in the cars. Okay, now what does this mean? It will like as you know, right, there is only a range. Let's say this much is in the range. Okay, so let's say this is what we say, let's just change the color. Let's say to green. Let's say this is a wiper, so it will only go from here to here. Okay, here to here, here to here, here to here. right? Again and again, again and again, again and again. This is what we're gonna do, right? And let's say there is some other right over here, right? It is from here to here, okay? So this one will go from here to here, here to here, here to here, right? And we should just clean eventually our whole grass. Sorry, not grass, but glass, okay? So this is the thing which we're gonna make today. Now today we're gonna learn about a new concept which is called modules, right? Modules, okay? You must not be understanding it, but yeah, modules. Or some people say it library, okay, library. Some others say it's a package, okay? These, okay, so these are the three names by which modules, right, are called, okay? So this is the new thing which we're gonna learn about today, okay? And today we're gonna use for, okay, obviously we're gonna today use the for loop to make it to the thing, right, to make it wipe the car glasses, okay? So I think now let's go to the tinkercad screen so that we can actually do something, okay guys? So yeah, here is my tinkercad. I just created a new tinkercad right circuit because I didn't want to waste your time, okay? So how can we do so? Now this is very simple. Just go to tinkercad.com. Once you reach over there, just go to circuits, create a new circuit. Now right now, internet over here is little bit weak, and I don't know why, but yeah, in Rajasthan today it is weak. Okay, create a new circuit, and this will create. Okay, and I renamed it to tutorial 16. Okay, so now let's bring in the arduino. You know, the daily thing, and you see one thing, micro servo. I mean, is this like, oh man, tinkercad people are very smart. You're reading our mind, guys. You see, they bring they brought microservo means servo motor in our recommendation, but you know most of you would not be getting it, so just bring it like microservo like this, okay? You see, very much easy connections of this, okay? Very kind of easy, and we're gonna kind of rotate it. So just click on this button, rotate, 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 okay? And we're gonna use two, so just bring one more and rotate, rotate, rotate. These are the two, okay? So wait a second, let me just reset it. So I think this is the thing. So we brought all the components. These are what we need, only servos. Okay, let's make the connection. So the first is the ground. As the name suggests, is connected to the ground, which is 0V or 0 volts. Okay, just draw the color to black. Over here to bring in the ground. Just gonna bring it a bit down. I don't want them to be separate, okay? So this is this thing. Now let's go to the power. Now we want the power, which gonna go from here. Okay, change the color to red, and same for this one. I'm gonna go right over here. Go to, I don't know, somewhere here. Go here and connect this. Now just for how this looks purpose, I'm just gonna bring this here so that it's overlapping, is not, which it is not. No, it is. Okay, so this is this, and now ah, okay, this is done, and the last thing is the signal, which we all know. that we're gonna connect it to which pin? Obviously the digital pin, right? So as you all guess, the digital pin only. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry. How did it? Man, what is this shot? Oh, I don't know. Why is it not coming? Huh. Let me check this, guys. Okay, let it be like this only. So I'm just gonna connect this one to, let's say, 12. No, yellow. And this one to 11. Okay. So we have make all the connection. Obviously, the ground to ground, power to VCC means a 5V, right? 5 volt, and the signal to the digital pins. This is all the connection I think we need. So I'm gonna go ahead to the or first of all, just okay, go to the text, continue. Just gonna zoom in a bit. Looks cool. Remove all this junk which we don't need right now. And one thing you must be thinking that, hey, Itar, why did you remove the pin mode out of here? Because, today we're gonna use double. Right? Sorry, not double. But today we're gonna use the library as we said, okay? And because we are gonna use the library, so over there we're gonna name our servo motor also, okay? There is option and we can attach the servo. Okay, there is a separate function to make the servo work. Okay, so that we're gonna look. So first thing first, I told you that today we're gonna use the library. Okay, library. So let's use it. Now how can we include or add a library inside our project? We can, as I said, include. So just include, hashtag include. Looks cool. Okay. And what do you want to include? Wait. Wow. You're gonna remove that up. Okay. Add a semicolon. Or should we not? Maybe we should not. Okay. Angular braces, okay, and inside that what we're going to use, as I said, we are adding a library for a servo motor, and there is an extension for all the packages of arduino components, which have always .h. Okay, this is the extension of the files of the arduino type packages. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing. Now we're gonna name our servos. So one is servo wiper 1, okay, then is servo wiper 2. Now I'm just gonna make the connections, and after that I'm gonna tell you what did I just do. So wiper dot attach, okay, wiper dot attach. There is nothing like wiper, so Yatharth, correct yourself. Wiper 1, let's say, is 11, okay, and wiper 2 is 12, okay. Now let me just tell you what it did I just do. So the first thing, I just included a module or a package or a library. Okay. Now what is a library? Sometimes there are some things which people faced. Let's say today I'm making a game, not a game, but let's say I wanna add some make some math calculations very easy, right? And I wanna just make it easy, okay? How can I do it? You know, I will write the whole code. No, I'm very lazy. I can't write the whole code. But if I am facing the same issue, maybe it is that someone else has priorly faced the same issue, right? And he has written already the code for it. Those are libraries. So what are libraries? They are just publicly available code which we can use in our project. Okay. Now there are very we can, if there was no library for the servo motor, it would have been very tough for us to do this work, right? But this library will make us very easy for us, right, to do the work. So this is very handy. Okay, so libraries are what it they're just publicly available code which we can use, right? You can just understand like that. Okay, so we're just including this piece of code or library in our project servo, right? Servo module, and .h is the extension of all the kind of file the okay, I can't write over here, but for all the arduino packages, okay, or the modules. Okay, now here we are naming our both of the servos. Okay, because here we don't work with basically pins, right? If you want to call this thing, so we're using its name. Okay, and how can we use its name? First name it. Okay, so we're just naming the wipers. Okay, both of the wipers, both of the motors. Okay, now you can also name it motor 1, motor 2, motor 1, motor 2. But I think so right now we are making a wiper simulation. So this is pretty cool. Okay. So here we're just attaching, I'm just naming servo wiper 1, servo wiper 2. Okay. Which is just creating two wipers. No, it's just telling the Arduino that there are two wipers which we are creating. Okay. Now here we are just referencing these two names, right? And we're just telling the Arduino that this is the pin of Viper 1, 11. This is the pin of Viper 2, right? We are attaching the Viper to the 12th digital pin. Here we are attaching the Viper 1 to the 11th digital pin. Okay, very simple, right? We are just attaching it to a digital pin which we connected it to. Okay, sorry, yeah. So here we just included that library, here we just named it, and here we attached it, right? Just told the Arduino where is the pin, right? We are attaching them to those pins. Okay, although we have to make physical connections, but this is just attaching to Arduino's mind that there is something. Okay, so there is very simple command. Okay, so that we can just make this rotate. Very simple, just write it down. Just write it down, right? Let's say 150. Cool. And Viper 1. Bit confusing. Viper 1. Okay. Is it? Or okay, okay, guys. I just forgot you to tell one thing. By default, it goes to a particular angle, so don't just get confused by it. Okay, but once we'll do it, it will be just okay. Okay. So what were we doing? Okay, we just did Viper one dot right 0. What is this doing? We just telling the angle at which this kind of this needle type of motor should go. We're saying it should just go till 0 degree, matlab nothing. If you're doing it 150, it was going till here. We saw it, right? If I just do it, we'll see it is going till here, right? So this is a basic command, guys. We should make it move, right? This is the first one. So obviously, this will stop. This is the default one. I think it is 90 right over here, and this will go till I think 150 right here. Yeah. So we're just telling the angle by dot right. We're just writing its angle down in the Arduino memory and saying that just make it only go till 150 degree. Okay. This is what the right command is. Just make it move. Right. And so in the parameter, we're just passing in the kind of angle degree. Okay. So now what we did, we're just gonna create a for loop. Let angle, not let angle, int angle is equals to 0. Now angle greater than or equal to or greater than till the time angle is greater than 1, till the time is smaller than or equal to 150, smaller than 150, 1 till the time we wanna add it up. Okay, and now I'm just gonna explain it just in a second, the whole code, guys. Okay, okay. Now we're gonna do wiper1 dot write to angle, wiper2 dot write to angle. Now if the okay, so this is the thing which is happening just now. Pretty interesting. So okay, pretty cool. Oh, sorry guys, we'll need two for loops, as I know. Okay, one will be making it go. Okay, one will make it go, right? What this is gonna do, I just noticed, is that it is gonna make it go till here. Actually till 150 only. So here, ah, oh, what is this, guys? What is this? Why is it so slow? Is there a delay by? Okay, default. Maybe there's a delay. Let's add a delay of 15. This can be a bit long. Trust me, guys. Ah, there was a default delay and we overwrite it. Okay. Okay. So what's just happening, guys, is that now just don't see this coming back and going. Okay. So what's just happening is that loop ran again. That's why it just came back and just went again. Okay. So what is happening is, guys, that over here we just writing for loop, right? Which is just angle variable just going from 0 to 150. And why not 151? Because if the angle gets to 151, then it should be equals to 151, right? If it is okay, when the angle is 150, so it is smaller than 151. Till then, the condition true. If when it gets 151, right, then what happened is that it just got kind of false. Okay, then it is equal to 151. Okay, that's why it is false. So that's why we wrote 150. Now this will make it go to 0 to 150 degree. Okay, so this is what we are doing here. Piper dot right angle, and I think 151 is too much, so I'm just doing it 121. Okay, so wiper the right angle. Now it is just making it go from here to here. And what's this delay thing? I think there was some kind of delay which was just making it slow. That's why I just overrated the delay. Okay, now what is delay? It's just kind of wait. It will just wait for 15 millisecond only. Okay, now delay we're gonna do 1000 millisecond, which means 1 second. Then after 1 second, what we want is it for it to come back. And right now, its angle is what, guys? Guess what? It's 120. So what we're gonna do? Int angle is equals to what? Correct, guys. It's equal to 121. 121. Okay, guys. Until the time angle is greater than 0, till that time we wanna keep subtracting it. And the same changes we're gonna write to the wiper. I suppose this should work, guys. Let me just try it out. It should work perfect. Okay, so let me waited for 1 second, went back to 0, and this is working, guys. Okay, so what is just happening? Let me explain the whole code again, not this but whole. Okay, Here we just imported library, explained a lot. Here we just named the both of the motors, which we named as Viper. Here we just attach both of the motors, which we called Viper, to their respective digital pins. Okay. Now over here we just ran a for loop from 0 to 120, which was going from 0 to 120. Okay. Okay, and we just wrote the angle to be this angle, right? So first it got 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So it made it going from slowly like this. Okay, from 0 to 120. Okay, now we just added a delay of 15, which just made the delay small. We just overwrite it. Okay, then we waited for 1 second, and then we wanted it to come back, right? So we just subtracted the angle. Okay, so we just made it 121. Then we wanted that till the time angle is greater than 0, right? Means if it when it gets 0, just stop. Okay, then angle minus minus, we are just decrementing it. So over here we just decremented the value of angle. Okay, which made it go back. Okay, and here again that we overrided the delay. Okay, so this was the whole thing, guys. Okay, here we were just incrementing the value and writing it to this motor, which made it go till 120-degree angle. This made it come back, made it go, made it come back, and this is just a 1 second delay. Okay, and because this is inside void loop, so it just ran again and again, which made it go like this, then this, and infinite. Okay, guys. So I hope, guys, that everything was clear to you what I taught you in this video, right? This video got a little bit long, but guys, pretty interesting concept. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood whatever I taught you in this video. Okay, if you liked the video, guys, just smash that like button, right? If you have any recommendations for me, just type it in the chat box and send it to me, right? And if you have any kind of will that your friend also should learn robotics, right? Then just share the playlist to them, and yeah, watch such videos, right? Just subscribe my channel and hit on the bell notification icon. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you.